All right, we just had to set the mood for you.
Okay.
All right, now you ready?
I think so.
All right.
If I'm maybe I'm not a little very clear
Uh-huh.
on what a war, because
So
I got a lot of war wounds and war stories. So I just want to make sure I'm clear on it, because
whichever one you want to tell, whichever direction you want to go with it. Anything that happened that made you go damn, or anything that happened that said I'm gonna fuck you up. Anything that happened
okay.
that made you feel like, oh my God, but I'm gonna get through this. Anything that happened that you felt like you had to fight through. Anything that happened that pissed you off. Anything that happened
God,
when you
there's
was
so many
driving and this food did whatever. Anything
I mean, I have
you want to vent about.
a lot of war stories, but I think the one that really comes to mind is one that was recent.
She's serious now. You see that voice change, everything. Come on, it's gonna be good.
I'm late to work. I'm always late, okay? But I'm late to work, and I'm still just driving, just being my little cute self, just driving to work. And this person, they're like going beside me, they're going around me, they're just going crazy. And I'm like, dude, go. You already in front of me, like, go. So, of course, they're doing this all crazy stop and go, trying to, kind of agitate me. And I'm not agitated or whatever. So they end up going around me, and they just go on about their business. So I get to work, and I see the same car. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, damn, did they follow me? Like, okay, am I going to fight? Okay, maybe I'm going to have to fight. And so they're blocking, like, the driveway. So you can't park. So now I'm like, I honk the horn, and this lady gets out. She's flicking me off, doing all kind of stuff, and I'm like, whoa, like, bitch, you serious? So she goes in. I honk the horn again because I actually recognized her. So I honk the horn again, and she's still just going crazy, flicking me off, going crazy. So I just said, okay, forget it. So the car, they dropped her off. They turn around or whatever. The guy in the car recognizes me, and he's like, just shaking his head, and I'm like, I'm still not, I know who she is, but I'm not knowing who he is. So I go upstairs or whatever, and the lady is in line, and I'm like, hello.
Right.
And she's like, oh, hey. I was like, the person that was honking at you and that was trying to get your attention, do you know that was me? And she's like, oh my God, Dr. Clone, I'm so sorry. I was like, nah, your ass gonna be sitting out here now waiting. You tripping. I was like, do you act like that?
Right.
Because now I kind of know why you here.
Right.
And not only do I know why you here, ain't no medicine gonna help you.
Right.
Because this is something else.
Right.
This ain't a mental problem. This more so a characteristic.
Right.
This is you.
Right.
And now I seen you outside of here.
Right.
And that's crazy.
How you gonna tell? You the psych, and you gonna tell them they crazy?
Oh, yeah.
You tell them all the time.
Oh, yes, I do.
Huh?
I tell them all the time. I'm like,
I know it's a confidentiality thing that you can't really say too much.
I can't say too much, but yeah.
We can't know nothing.
I definitely
something
informed them that hey, something's not right here.
Okay, something
at the
funny that happened, like something with. Come on, I know you get some good stories.
I do get some good ones.
You can't tell.
I don't know, HIPAA. let me correspond with HIPAA first before I give you any of the stories.
Exactly.
Maybe if I come back, I can tell you something. But right now, oh my God.
Waiting on your ass at the
I
door.
know you got some stories being a gynecologist sometimes. I know you. I know you got some stories.
Just young girls, I promise I can give you all the things that you need to make sure that your vajayjay stays healthy.
All right.
That's all I can say.
That's all you gonna say on that?
Because, man. So I think that a lot of girls haven't been taught certain things. And
I don't think I would. It wouldn't be against HIPAA reg if I said what I wanted to say. I don't think it would be.
Go ahead. Let me hear it.
No, because one time I called you on your break and you was at work at the clinic that actually your clinic, and you were like,
poor things.
You was like, girl, if somebody else come in here with gonorrhea, I'm quitting. You remember you
it's an epidemic. That's an epidemic.
That was your opening line. I called you. You're like, girl, if somebody come in. I was like,
think
what?
Sometimes they're a little confused on maybe how you get it and how you can keep getting it. And oh God,
So it was wild for a minute.
It was wild
Mhm.
because I just happened to see somebody that came in a little bit too much, and I'm like, now you gonna be paying me. The state ain't paying no more. You gonna pay
Right.
because I know I've informed you
And
how
healed
you
you.
get it and what to do and what you should do, and you doing your own thing.
Right,
So now
right.
that you're doing your own thing, and you don't care about this other stuff, you don't care about your JJ gonna fall off. You don't care about that. I got it.
Right.
But you want the medication.
Right.
And I'm like, where's your partner at in this? You know,
Mhm.
what's going on? And kind of just educating them. I think that we need to do a lot of education
Mhm.
when it comes to just sex and period
Mm-hmm.
and just how to keep yourself clean.
Mhm.
And that's not necessarily saying STD, just the different odors and smells and things that can happen
Right.
as a man or a female.
Right.
So, yeah.
You got any questions, Aziz?
Yeah, my question was, like, what are, I'm pretty sure there's multiple challenges you may face as being a woman in your field, but what is the most common challenge you run into?
The most common challenge that I run into, maybe on the patient side, is them not knowing that I'm a doctor. So as soon as they see me and I come in and before I can even introduce myself, they're like, well, I want to speak to the doctor. Well, that'll be me.
Right.
Okay.
So I think the biggest challenge is, like, you the doctor? Because I always get, oh, they got models up in here? Or, you know, I always get this other,
Yeah.
profession. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm the bitch with the pen.
Right.
I'm the one going to get that messing.
Right.
That me.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Okay, now I got a caveat to add to that.
I'm sorry.
So now I have a caveat to add to that. Okay, so what is the biggest challenge of being a woman and African American in your field? Whether it's from your colleagues, other people in your profession, like, you know, other clinics or whatever the case may be. What do you ever see, like, them working against you as a dual type of thing?
I wouldn't say necessarily that they work against me, but at the same time, I think I'm when I get, like, if I work for a clinic or if I'm an independent contractor at a clinic, I feel like they think I'm like the voice of all Black people.
Right.
Or I'm the voice of all women, and whatever I do or whatever happens, I dictate if they're gonna hire another Black person or they gonna get another woman in that field. So I feel kind of pressured to be on my best behavior, but at the same time, I can't not be me.
Right.
And I'm me.
Right.
And luckily for me, that has worked in my favor no matter what race, where I was, or what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because once they realized this is me, they were like, well, either we got to take it or leave it.
Yeah.
And luckily, they kept it.
Yeah. Yeah. They love you. Your patients loved you. I went on some rounds with you one day.
Yeah.
They just love you. I don't even think some of them, they didn't even need any medicine or anything. They was just
nothing. They just want me.
They just want you to come. They just want you to come, and you just brighten their day. And
I think to kind of like be their mother
I
or
know.
be their
They love it.
voice of reason. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is what we doing? This is stupid. You didn't go to the hospital? What? Why?
because you wasn't there, Dr. Chris, and then I was like, oh my
Crazy.
God.
It's crazy. I'm like, oh, so you gonna die because I didn't come? Oh wow. Okay, don't do that. I love you, but don't do that.
And I know you really can't talk about this or mention no names, so I'm not trying to get you to mention any names. Let me say that.
Okay.
But I know you've even worked in the entertainment industry, and you know you've had to do some interesting things. You ain't gonna say no names or nothing. I don't even want the names. Okay.
Okay.
I just want a story about one day when you had to go to a party and, you know, just make sure that everything was going to be good at that celebrity party. I just want the story. I mean, I don't think HIPAA have anything to do with this right now.
Oh no. So I used to do house calls. Oh my God, I don't even know if I can say this.
Okay.
So I used to do house calls, and sometimes I'm called to celebrities' homes. Sometimes I'm called to people I don't even freaking know.
Right.
And they think they're a celebrity. I don't know. So I remember in particular, I went to this one home, and when I get there, it's like all these directions. Shimmy up the damn ladder, go underneath this thing, and all this crazy, crazy stuff they wanted me to do. And so once I got to a certain point, I mean, it was another letter here. I was like, okay, am I getting set up? Like, what are they going to do? They're going to be robbing, like, they're going to be practicing.
Right.
So I'm like, what is going on? So I finally get to a section where I finally see somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the hell? Now I'm cussing.
Right.
Because I'm like, what the hell is all this paper? What is this? Do you need help or not?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, yeah, I need some help. And they're like, but do you have anybody with you? I'm like, should I have somebody with me?
Right.
I'm like, what is going on? So I do my thing. I go through everything. And they're like, you don't know who I am? No. I'm like, you acting like you Michael Jackson or somebody. Like, I'm doing all this craziness to try to get into this house for this? I mean, it was like so minor. And I was like, what is this? And he's like, yeah, I'm so-and-so. I'm like, who the hell is that? I still don't know who you are.
Right.
So I think that sometimes people can be too Hollywood.
Right.
Because everybody don't know you. I don't watch that much TV, so I don't know. You know, maybe I should watch TV and probably know who you are, but I don't know who you are. So I think just being in the profession, just making house calls, oh my God, my house calls.
So you've seen some crazy stuff.
I've seen some crazy stuff.
And I'm going to leave it at that.
Some crazy stuff.
It don't have to be a part of War Stories if it can't be a part of War Stories. But if it could.
I have one that probably could because, I mean, I think I had to do a lot with that one. And it was at the hospital. It wasn't even home visit.
I thought it was the preventative medicine one. Go ahead.
No, I can't.
Okay. All right. You didn't bite. Okay. Go ahead.
So I remember working in an emergency room, and I remember it being like really hot. It was the summer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say what emergency room, but I know when people hear the story, they might know which one. But so I remember working in an emergency room, and this guy comes in, and he has a trench coat on. So I'm like, why the fuck does he have a trench coat on? It's hot. And so I'm looking at the guard because I'm like, why are you not stopping him? Like,
Right.
Hey.
Right.
But they not stopping him. They letting him go on, and he goes to the thing, and all you hear is, "Caw." And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I was like, y'all allow animals in here? I'm like I'm freaking out now. So, long story short, the guy comes over there, and he's like, I need to speak to a doctor right away. And I'm looking at him because I'm like, because he's like really animated, but I'm like, okay, do you got a gun under this thing? What's going on? So he had a chicken stuck to his penis.
Yeah.
What?
Girl.
And
Wow.
Girl.
And yes. And he, so of course we immediately took him to the back, and we're trying to like question him, and I can't stop laughing because I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, how are we having a freaking conversation with this man with this chicken here? And I remember we had to call PETA. We had to call all these different people because I'm like, just kill the chicken. They're like, no, you can't just kill chickens.
Why
and
not?
I'm like, well, I'm like, why not? And then this was like my first lesson with the whole PETA thing.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, you got to call PETA to figure out if we gonna
kill this chicken because this man is suffering.
And then this man was like, he didn't want us to kill the chicken. He was like, this is my best chicken. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, so I think that one was kind of.
How did y'all get it off?
We had to kill that chicken.
Y'all killed the
Yeah,
chicken.
we had to call PETA and come kill that chicken. Poke chicken. And I was like, I hope we're not.
How was he on? Like, I want to know from his mouth or from where else? Where, I mean, huh?
Yeah, his penis was. Obviously he's talking, so that shit was on his penis. And then come to find out that like, this happens a lot. And I was like, it does? Because I've never seen it. But
so it's something about chicken pussy. I mean, what is it? What is it?
I don't know. It's a whole shit.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, my God.
And I'm assuming it's tight, so.
It must be tight. I can't imagine it being anything else.
So, yeah. But how do
chicken
you
pussy, that's a whole different perspective. That's a whole, I mean,
That's
Popeyes, I don't know. But the chickens, I don't know what would have happened if somebody would have offered chicken pussy instead of the chicken sandwich.
Oh, man, they would have a line around the corner.
Oh, my God.
So I think that I have a lot of anxiety.
I thought,
like
for
that.
some reason, I thought it was his.
I didn't know that you had to go through like so much process to just take care of that situation. I thought you could just Because me personally, I don't know. If I'm fucking a chicken, I ain't coming to the emergency room. That's
I don't even know what to say about that. Like, I have nothing for that.
He could have killed the chicken at home, right?
He didn't want us to kill the chicken. That was the whole thing.
So he come to y'all.
So he came to us because he thought we would be able to save the chicken, and I'm assuming so he can fuck the chicken again the next day. I'm not sure.
Wow.
I don't know where he was going.
Shut up, Crystal. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm done with you. No.
I have nothing for that.
So yeah, that's
I'm usually pretty quick with it, but I have nothing for that.
Sorry, am I yelling? But what you say, Aziz? You gotta say something.
No, I'm saying I'm normally usually quick with it.
But for that,
like this, I have nothing. No. I have nothing for that. Like nothing comes up. Nothing comes up. I have nothing.
Oh my God. We are here on Drip the Mic Network. We're in 2020 Vision, baby. We are at UBN Studios, Burbank, man. We are sitting here with Crystal Colon, Dr. Crystal Colon, and she is taking us through her life story. She is giving us some things to live by and things to not do. Oh, my God. You skated right over the entertainer thing, but that's okay. I'll get you. I'm going to get that story. But, anyone needs to chime in or call in or any questions for the doc here, we are open and we are here for you. So what do you say, Aziz? What you got? I know you got some questions for the doc.
Well, no, I mean, she answered the two that I have for right now regarding the just the challenges, different challenges of her being in her field and having two types of situations that people may look at as a minority type situation, as being Black and being a woman. But I mean, I do have a comment like, I know what you mean when you say she's a superwoman.
Right.
Because of, it takes commitment, and to want to change the world and want to change somebody's life. And so I just want to give a big ups to you for that. Take my hat off to you. And it's just not a lot of people, especially in our culture, that just has that drive to still be a parent and raise a productive family and still have a successful career. So
thank you.
Definitely big up and kudos to you for
Hats
that.
off to you.
Thank you.
All right, we have some more questions. Came in from the internet. Do you practice neuro emotional technique, NET, on your patients?
Well, I practice a lot of things when it comes to psychotherapy, and I don't just limit it to ECT or TMS, which is traumatic, which is like a magnet. So I'm not limited to just those things. But I feel that if they need it, then yes, I can definitely refer.
Okay. Well, they were asking if you do, or if you're aware of it, can you explain it in layman's terms, why and how it works?
Which one? The
NET.
The NET.
The neuro-emotional technique.
Well, they have several. It's not just
Oh,
one.
okay.
And that's more of not a psychiatrist, but more of a psychologist.
Okay.
And it's behavior modifications.
Okay.
So what I tell my patients when it comes to medicine is, yeah, I can give you a pill that can help you with depression, help you with anxiety, help you with all these different things, but all medication is going to get you to only about 75 to maybe 85% of where you want to be. The rest is going to be behavior modifications, things that you can change to change your behavior to get over whatever you need to get over, whether that's depression or anxiety. And I think the best way I can explain that is, say somebody has anxiety, they come in, of course I'm giving them anxiety medication. That's only a temporary fix.
Okay.
But say they have anxiety with getting in the car. The behavior aspect is going to be basically things to deter you from having that anxiety or a panic attack when you get in the car.
Okay.
So a lot of things that they do is they put the rubber band around the patient's wrist and they say, okay, when you get in the car, you deviate that focus to that rubber band. So they might have the patient pop themselves and look at the rubber band before they turn on the ignition and stuff like that. So Do I think it works? Absolutely.
Okay.
But do I think it is a combination of things that need to happen? Definitely.
Mm-hmm,
Because I don't know how severe somebody's anxiety may be to overcome it with just the behavior aspect.
Right. Do you like psychology? It's psychology, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like psychology? Like, how do you find it? I know you were ER doctor, gynecologist.
Like I said, I've done it all.
Yeah. So how do you find psych?
So psych for me is just like a different aspect of medicine that allows me to kind of relax. When I'm doing geriatrics or OB or even emergency medicine, you're definitely on your toes. You're on your toes, 12 hours, 18 hours, whatever may be the case. With me having a new baby, I knew that aspect was not there for me anymore.
Right.
Because I've even did some surgeries. So for me, that was just too many hours, too much time taken away from my family when I need to be there. So I decided to go into a different aspect, and that was psychology. And at first, it wasn't as rewarding as some of the other things that I've done. Because I felt like, oh, this is like straightforward. But at the same time, mental health is not straightforward.
Right,
everybody is suffering and dealing with different aspects of just mental instability that it kind of was like, oh my God. And then it also makes you aware of kind of your character and things that probably are wearing down on your stability and how you are, your character, or whatever may be the case. So I found it to be like so rewarding and so like, wow. And now you like look at other people and like, I know what's wrong with you.
Right.
But
so you psychoanalyzing everybody all day.
I wouldn't say I'm psychoanalyzing everybody, but I can truly, like when you see somebody, you know if they're having a bad day or a good day.
Right.
But I kind of look beyond that.
Yeah.
Before I didn't do that. I was just like, bitch, you getting on my nerves too.
Right. Yep.
You
Yeah.
You getting on my nerves. Or, I just would go off on the deep end. But now I just have a different
now you get it.
Perspective. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe A, B, and C happened to her. And now you know what? I get it. I know why you're here. I know why you're mad. But it's okay. So I find like my character, because I like to think I'm a little funny sometimes. I feel that drives into, because people come in and they have an attitude because I'm late.
They had an attitude because you late. Okay.
Because I'm late.
Okay.
And they want to see the doctor, and it's like, oh, she comes strolling in here all happy and smiling and stuff. And I kind of like, present my, oh yeah, I'm the doctor, but I also try to put my character in there and also let them know that, I might not know exactly, what might be plaguing you or might be, but I know me being late got on your nerves.
Right.
And I'm sorry, but girl, I'm coming for Dorico, that kind of thing. So I kind of put my personality in there so that they can feel comfortable with me. And I think that's important, because you want to feel comfortable with me and I want to feel comfortable with you. I want to make sure you're not over here homicidal, suicidal, or whatever the case may be. So I think I found a winner.
Yeah, because it helps you out. Yeah,
exactly. It helps me out, with my stability and in my home life, and why my daughter might be acting like this, or why this person got an attitude. So it helps me all the way around.
Good. So, okay. So you got a new attitude. You got a new title. Still doctor, but you got a new title. Now you can understand people more.
Yes.
Because you're not a patient person. Well, you wasn't a patient person. But now you're so patient and calm.
A little bit.
So that means that you are happy in all areas of your life right now?
I would say that I'm happy in most of the areas of my life. I can't necessarily look at something and be like, I don't like that. I can't really do that. But I never was able to do that before, because I'm just one of them people like, oh, it looks bad. Okay, this spilt over, but I can clean it up, and this could be nice and shiny and it's clean now. I kind of think on terms of like that.
That's good. So how does someone like yourself find love then? With you being this superwoman, matriarch of your family, independent, strong, persevere, used to doing shit on your own. Like,
it's difficult.
Yeah, how do you settle you down? Who tamed you? We ain't gonna call it tame though. We gonna just say, who calmed you down?
it definitely takes somebody to calm us down when it comes to that. Especially when you're strong, independent, you don't need nobody.
Right.
I don't need nobody.
Right. I can do this by myself.
I can do this by myself. I
can do bad by
once you get past that, and then also I would say once you get past like what your ideal man is versus what God's ideal man is. Once you get past that, I think you're open for love, and you're open to find love, and you're open to commit and all of that. Because I think more so for me, not the fact that I'm independent, I got my own money and all that stuff. That wasn't really. I don't think that was really a hindrance when it came to that. More so what my ideal man, I thought what my ideal man was.
Right.
Because I thought my ideal man was this dark-skinned, nice chocolate man and this and that. And I got Simon.
Tell us about Simon. Shout out to Simon for taming the beast, the wild beast. No, but shout out to Simon. We love him, and we love him because he makes you happy.
Absolutely.
So tell us about the qualities of this man that, finally made you realize that, hey, it's time to chill out a little bit.
He's pushy and bossy.
Is he? Like yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, my
God.
God.
How you gonna be me?
And you kind of like that a little bit, huh?
I
You
kind
tried
of
to-
like that. At first, I was like, I don't like this. But I'm like, oh, we gonna do this? Oh, okay. We doing it. Oh, okay. Like, oh, we're really doing it. Oh, okay. But
So you needed someone to show you something instead of just talking about it.
Yes, I'm. They say, show me the money.
You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely that person. You got to
Yeah.
show me. You can't tell me because you can. People done sold me wet dreams all day long. I need to see it for real.
Yeah, you talk about how big, but you really.
Yeah, I can tell you anything. Yeah, I got 4 asses instead of 2. I can tell you anything. Can I see it? Oh, I see it. You was right. You got
Right.
So that's what I need to see.
Yeah.
I'm visual.
Uh-huh.
I know they always say, "Woo, women are mental." I'm visual. I need to see. And
So he showed
definitely
you the
showed me
money.
some things.
Yeah, not literally.
Yeah, but he definitely showed me some things. And it's weird because I feel like he probably showed me how to love. Because I always prided myself on, I know how to love. But I think he kind of showed me how to love. And I think that people have to show you how to love them. Because, people, I know how to love, but it's different ways of loving somebody. And it's different ways of communicating that to them. And I think that I'm a good communicator, but I wasn't a good communicator when it came to showing love. And I think that has a lot to do with my childhood.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get that kind of love. Like, I knew my mom loved me, but it wasn't like I got that, like, oh, you come home, oh, let me give you a hug.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
We got Marine backgrounds here.
Yeah.
My dad and my mom are Marines. So I got, oh, you here? Okay.
Clean up something.
Yeah. Can I get some love? What happened? So I think for our relationship, that's like maybe the biggest part that he played in
Yeah.
there. Because I'm like,
So would he make you be lovey-dovey? Would he just kind of grab, come here, girl,
yes.
Just,
like he's all that. I'm affectionate in public. I'm not. I don't even want to hold your hand. You didn't even know you with me. Cause they'd be like, damn, y'all together? And he's like, she's mine. And I would get all that. And I'm just be like, I'm like so uncomfortable. And he's just like, And I'm like, damn, he's really comfortable with this.
Right.
So
Like, let me try this out for a minute. Maybe this. Like,
maybe I might like it.
Yeah,
Like, because at first I was just like,
Yeah.
and I was like, I don't like this. I'm like, what is with you? Why are you so touchy-feely, huggy? This? And I just think that has a lot to do with
you're a little hard. You were a little hard on man. You were really a little. You'd be like his hair, like the way his hair just goes to the side, to the left instead of the right. I can't do it. I'd be like, come on, Crystal, really? What you
that
do?
shit was looking too feminine. You got too many feminine qualities. I'm like,
I'd be like, well, why don't you just go with a doctor? Somebody, you'd be like, okay, I'll go out with a
the
doctor.
worst.
But you come back like it was the worst date you ever had in your life. Like, they the worst.
They got too many student loans. We both fucked up. Your student loans and my student loans. How about your student loans? I'm like, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna survive. We ain't gonna eat. We gotta pay student loans back.
You are tuned into 2020 Vision on Drip the Mic Network. That call-in number is 646-378-0355. Press 1 to be heard. I am Amira the songstress, and we're sitting here with Dr. Crystal Colon, and we have my co-pilot on deck, Aziz the pulmonologist.
Yo.
Yes. So, I want to switch gears a little bit. This is, my name is Amira the songstress, so we're going to have to put some music in here at some point. So we're going to have to do something
I was
musically.
I'm like, dang, I hope she don't ask me to sing.
But are you going to hang out with us for a minute?
Heck yeah, I'm hanging out. I'm ready.
Okay. So I want to go into Music is Everything. And this segment, Music is Everything, we're doing something special today. It's going to be poetry versus song. Okay. So my brother, he going to hold down the poetry side of the house, right?
Oh, for sure.
Hello, you guys. It's me, Amira the songstress. And you've been tuned into 2020 Vision. I'd like to thank you guys for chiming in with us. I love all your support. But remember, subscribe and also ring that bell so that you can get notifications when we upload a new video. And remember, stay focused like 2020 Vision.